Hello and welcome to another unboxing from your friends at Pushing Cardboard. I'm Grant Lindenberg and today we're taking a look at Death in the Trenches from Compass Games. This is a pretty hefty box. I guess it's a, I don't know, 2.5-inch box, but feels fairly heavy. This is designed by Ben Madison and Wes Ernie. A different sort of game, as I understand it, on the First World War. Very maybe card-based with a ton of different events, as I understand it. So that's kind of intriguing. So let's get right at it. Let's see what's in the box here. It says complexity is medium, solitaire suitability is fairly high. So this sounds like this game has a little something for everyone if it works out. Heavy game. I would imagine if it's a big, I think I read somewhere that it's a fairly large deck of cards. So that would account for some of the weight for sure. Okay, well let's see what is indeed inside the box, counting for all that weight. Your standard bag of baggies for counters. A bunch of oversized dice, and here's the rule book. This is a full color rule book. Looks like 28 pages maybe. Yeah, 28-page rule book. That looks like a fairly well laid out rule book. Probably could use a few more illustrations or examples maybe, but who knows. Yeah, it looks good. Sort of a semi-gloss paper. Here's the events book, and I think this is, a big heart of the game is these events. So these are just long lists of things. I guess you have to look them up when they happen. So there's that. A battle board with some boxes on it, and then lists the battle procedure. Just one-sided, is probably always have to have it out. Special offense for the Entente powers. Again, single-sided. Attacker battle chart. Central powers, special events. We got a lot of player aids here. So along with the map, there's going to need a little bit of table space for other things here. Central powers omnibus markers track. So it's going to be one of those games where you use one track to keep track of all kinds of different things. That makes sense. Although, like I said, that's more table space you need for sure. And then the same thing for the Entente powers. So there we go. There's the omnibus markers track for them. Here we get the first of the counters. Now this is beautiful. These are lovely pre-rounded. You just punch them out. No, don't need your Oregon laminations corner rounder for these. These are already done. These are mostly markers. Yeah, these are, well, there's a few German units on there. Oh, one's already coming out. Better. Yeah, they're just ready to fall right out of the sheets. I better be careful here. Here's units. So we have probably some French, some British. Well, who knows who all those are. Counter sheet 3. Oh, we've even got some naval units here. Some American units, some Turkish. Looks like maybe Italian. These are more markers. Counter sheet 4. Colonial campaign map. So this is just a small map of some side, what were referred to as a sideshow, I suppose. It wasn't a sideshow for the people involved, but anyway, things that were happening in East Africa, South Africa, away from the two central fronts. And here's the board. Well, it's big. I'll never get this. I'll never fit this into the frame, because this is basically going to be sort of 8 fold-out panels. So I'll try and get rather than trying to let you see the whole thing, I'll just try to zoom in and let you see kind of what it looks like close up. There we go. So you can get a sort of a feel for the map art, and it's a nice mounted board, and it does have despite all the things that are on the side, there's still tracks and charts here on the board as well. So there's plenty of tracks and charts in this game. So there we have it. That's everything in the game for everything in the box, from Death in the Trenches from Compass Games. That's it's not. It is an events game, but it's not with cards. So that's the interesting thing. There's a whole book of events, but you get them off of charts. It appears instead. So by rolling. So that's interesting. Can't wait to get this one to the table. Thanks again for watching. You can check out the podcast, pushingcardboard.com, the website, or I'll always be here at YouTube as well. Thanks again.